Hello and welcome to another video for Most Touch Toys, Games and Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1998 release by Toy Biz from their Hercules The Legendary Journeys TV series action figure range. And this particular action figure we are looking at today is Xena Warrior Princess in weaponry disguise. Now these figures were released in 1998 for a few short years because the series was coming to an end when they were released, and eventually the series was replaced by the spin-off Xena Warrior Princess. Okay, so this is the card that it comes in, and at the top it's got Hercules The Legendary Journeys. It says as seen in the popular television series, and there you can see Xena, and it says Xena Warrior Princess weaponry, and on the bottom right hand corner you've got the warning information. Okay, so that's the front of the card. Now before we actually have a good look at the figure itself, I'm just going to spin the card around and see what we've got printed on the back. Okay, so I've turned the card around and this is what we've got on the back. It says Hercules The Legendary Journeys, electronic battle sword, Hercules Lightning Warrior sword. It's 5-inch action figures, which includes Hercules. Let's just pull that forward a little bit and we can have a little bit better view. Hercules iron spiked spinning mace, Idras catapult battle gear, the Minotaur immobilizing sludge mask, Hercules 3 Hercules assault blades, Apes detachable weaponry of war, Xena Warrior Princess weaponry, and Hercules 2 archery combat set. And then if we go up, we've got the 6-inch monsters, which is Hydra, Echidna, and Cerberus. And then we've got information on how the toys operate, how the different versions operate. And that is very, very small writing indeed. You can just see how tiny it is. It's very difficult to read. It says, along with his sheer brute strength, the powerful Hercules also... I can't read it. It's too small and it's white on a blue background, so it's very difficult to read. But if I was 20 years younger, I probably could read it with ease, but I can't at the moment. Anyway, made in China. So that's the back of the card. So without further ado, let's turn the card back round and have a good look at the figure itself. Okay, so I've zoomed right in on the figure itself, and there you can see Xena. Not a particularly good likeness, these range of figures. I'm quite disappointed with the actual sculpting of the face. I mean, Lucy Lawless, who played Xena, was a beautiful woman, and that really sculpting of the face really doesn't do her any justice whatsoever. However, the figure is very good. The figure stands 6 inches tall. Has got multiple points of articulation. So you've got the head, the arms, the elbows, the waist and the knees, all good articulation so that you can move the figure in any position that you really want. So you can display the figure. They stand very well. She's got the gripping hand so she can hold her sword and she can hold her shield. Now this shield that's in this one is a coloured variant. Most of the figures of the time had the black shield, but this was the rare coloured variant shield. Other than that, it's exactly the same as everything else is exactly the same as the figure with the black shield. So yeah, not a bad figure. As I say, the sculpture of the face I think is quite poor, but other than that, the actual body and the articulation is very good. The only thing I don't like is you can see the bolts in her legs. If you have just a quick look at that, you can see the bolts on the side of her legs where the articulation is. So I don't think that's done very well, but there we are. We're going back to the 1998, so we're 26 years ago. So that's what some of these figures were like back in the day, but hey ho, you know. Otherwise, it's not a bad figure. And with the variant shield and the sword, they do display quite nicely. Now, what did they do? Well, not fantastically well, to be perfectly honest with you. The Hercules series of figures was released towards the end of the TV series, and they didn't really do well because Xena Warrior Princess had started to air, and that was a bigger hit than Hercules. And obviously that spruced a load of Xena merchandise, which did do much better than the Hercules merchandise. But needless to say, these items are now very collectible indeed. Obviously, like any figure manufacturers, they run the figures for a certain amount of time and then they cease them and move on to the next line, and this line was no exception. So they are now very difficult to find and highly sought after. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have managed to find a few, and they're currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It'll take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Hercules items and many other vintage toys, games and collectibles. Come to that, there's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we are uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I'm absolutely positive you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products which we are shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there is something in particular you are looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want to buy for a friend, or just something from your childhood that you'd like to own again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories, well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item we upload could be that item you've been looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.